Hi, my name is Sherry Doherty, and I'm an advocate for women over the age of 50 who are living their best life. I am the lady that you will see probably well into their 70s running around town in my red high heel shoes, selling houses and loving life. I have absolutely no plans to slow down, and I don't see any reason why I should have to. A few years ago, I started a passion project, which was at the time called Fab 40 Plus. And the reason I started it was I realized that there's so much focus and attention on youth, and for young women in particular who are in their 20s and they're beautiful and they're slim and they buy all the makeup and they buy all the skincare products and they get profiled in the magazines for the reason you should buy a boat. And I looked at that and I thought, man, I was such a hot mess in my 20s. I wish somebody would look at me now and see that I am confident and I am thriving and I'm more beautiful than I've ever been because of that confidence, and I have no signs of slowing down. I also have more buying power, more influence, and honestly, it used to really frustrate me when we would go to the boat show or to a hot tub sale and they would have the magazines or the models in little bikinis, so the men would think if I buy this boat, then I'm going to attract young girls in bikinis. I need to tell you, I can buy my own freaking boat, and what the ladies who look like will be on the boat with me will look just like me. We're gonna have some bumps and we're gonna have some curves and we're gonna have some wrinkles, and we probably feel a little bit insecure in a bathing suit, but we're going to be drinking wine and eating cheese and playing dominoes and laughing about the silly things our families and husbands have done to drive us crazy and enjoy the boat that we bought. It didn't need to be sold to our husband with some hot model in their 20s. And not, you know what, there is a time for everybody to thrive, and good on those girls, but I think that the world stops paying attention after you hit a certain age, and I think that that's a shame. And so I decided that I was going to be an advocate for me and all the other amazing women that I know over the age of 50 who are in the Encore of their life and doing amazing things with amazing stories. And so there's a really specific reason that I say the word encore. I started to look into it, and really what the encore is after the big show. So after the big show, the full concert, the band saves their very best music and their very best songs for when the crowd cheers them on the longest and the loudest and begs them to come back and give them more. And that's the season that I feel like I'm in my life. And so I started this, like I said, as a passion project. I had a little Facebook community, and I was approaching local ladies that I knew who were over the age of 40 at the time, actually, and asking if they would share their stories so we could lift each other up and we could celebrate each other's accomplishments, and we could just be a community that was really advocating for ourselves and hoping to make our voices heard and to be noticed. Again, like I said, we have money, we have confidence, we have buying power, we have influence. We just need to make sure that we're still seen. And so I did that for a little while. I got caught up in my own pivot. I had a bounce. I had to get into Act 2 of my life and Act 2 of my career, and got a little distracted from that passion project. But I'm back and I'm really excited about it. I'm going to be launching the Encore podcast, which is essentially the same thing. I'm going to be telling you my story, and some days it's great and some days it's really frustrating and challenging, and there are things that are amazing and you love about being this age, but there's also the first day that the girl at Shoppers Drug Mart asks you if you qualify for the seniors discount, and then you go in your car and cry, and then the next time you're like, you know what, I'll take the discount. Who cares what this young girl thinks about me? There's also surprising things about menopause that nobody speaks about, and we should talk about those things because it sucks. But then there's also, the fact that you get to sit back and look that you have raised a beautiful family, that you have beautiful relationships, you have a beautiful home, you have the freedom to pursue the business that you always wanted to, and that can completely look different than what it was for the first half of your life. And I know so many amazing women who are in Act 2 and the encore of their lives, and I want to share them with you. I want to put them in the spotlight. I want to hear their stories. I want to get real. I want to be authentic, and I just want to celebrate so we can applaud and get more of the encore. So come along with me, if you will, and listen in, share with your friends, give me some comments, let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like. Let me know what you want to hear about. I am literally the person who will tell you anything you want to hear about me, probably more than you want to hear about me, but I'm pretty excited to start this new project and this new journey, and listen in.